In the late 70s and 80s, the family business was an import of high-tech equipment. And most of it was to do with France. So my father obviously traveled to Paris very often, and he became very passionate and very knowledgeable about wine. He read about the so-called Pope of Champagne, George Wessel, who was the vineyard director of Champagne Mum. So he wrote to Mr. Wessel and said, if you can go to China, why can't you help me in India? He came on a recce visit for 2 days, and in '89 we commercially planted in Bangalore, and we launched our first wine in '92.
All the quality for our wine comes mainly from the vineyards. To that effect, we've done a lot of quality procedures with pruning, with trying to go organic, with our pesticide control, with yield reduction to try to influence the wine to get the best quality possible.
Terroir is a combination of the climate and the soil, the region where we are growing the grapes. And this selection is very important, which we can decide the quality of the grapes we are producing based on the region, the climatic factors or the climatic influences which it's enrolled, and the soil type which influence in the quality of the grapes, thereby in the quality of the wine.
Winemaking begins in the vineyard, as the grapes are selectively hand-harvested by a team of skilled pickers. These grapes contain the potential of the wine. Our less is more approach helps us to maintain a high level of quality by limiting yields to capture the essence of the grapes. The grapes are then sorted and conveyed to a destemmer crusher, where the stems are removed and the grapes are crushed. The grape juice then goes into the fermentation tanks, where yeast is added to start the fermentation. Post-fermentation and maceration, the red wines along with the seed and skin goes into the press to separate the wine from the rest.
Even today, 25 years later, we are carrying on different experiments in the vineyards just to get the best balance between the variety and the Indian conditions.
Every sample is checked for quality and taste. The reserve white and red wines are put into oak barrels for maturation.
Zampa brand stands for high quality premium wines. We like to give our customers the best value for money at all price points.
When people think about Indian wine, they think quality. And when they think about quality Indian wine, they think Grover.
Well, we feel that Indian industry is all set to grow at least 20% year on year for easily a decade. And we want to be part of this growth. Especially focus for us is the premium and super premium category, and we are already working towards this segment. I think sparkling wine is another segment which is going to be very important for us. Within this year we are multiplying our volumes for the sparkling wine. So we will be looking at spreading sparkling wine within India and also in the international market. Our industry is only about 30 years old. But I believe because of the quality and the work that we have done in this short period of time, there has been very good progress. So we do a lot of activations across the market, and for us the whole idea is to come close to consumer, give them a bit of education on wine.
From the tanks, the wine is transferred to the bottling line. Once bottled and labelled, the wine is ready to be enjoyed.
In keeping with our tradition of offering the best quality wines, we are ready with our super premium wine, Insignia. Indian tastes in wines are evolving. To cater to these tastes, we have introduced Shen. One Tree Hill brand was introduced to demystify wine. It's a brand for youngsters who want to enjoy wine to the fullest.
We have a lot of iconic brands in our portfolio. La Reserve is our first iconic wine. It has been there since 1998 when it was launched in association with Michel Rolland. Since then it has been the darling for the Indian wine industry and also one of the most preferred wine for India and also international market. We have been labeled as top quality producers because of the awards that we have won over the period of time.
My vision for the future would be that Grover Zampa would continue to concentrate on the premium segment, bring out higher quality products, and be the front runner in getting the Indian wines to be accepted on the international stage.
At Grover Zampa Vineyards, we believe that a wine should bring out the most faithful expression of its grape varietal and terroir.